Hi, I'm Cadet Midshipman Sirado Christopher, and our topic for today is about ship dimension structures. So, let's hop in. Deck plating. Deck plating refers to the metal plates that form the surface of the ship's deck. These plates are usually made of steel or aluminum and are crucial for providing a solid, flat surface that supports the ship's equipment, cargo, and personnel. Deck plating helps distribute loads evenly across ship structures and contributes the vessel's overall strength and durability. It also plays a role in the ship's safety by offering a stable and secure platform for operations. Bulkhead. Bulkhead is vertical partition walls which subdivide the ship interior into watertight compartments. Bulkheads reduce the extent of seawater flooding in case of damage and provide additional stiffness to the hull girder. They can be flat or corrugated.
Deck beam. A deck beam on a ship is a structure that provides support and reinforcement to the ship deck. It is designed to ensure the structural strength of the deck while meeting the height requirements. The beam deck can be made of various materials such as synthetic wood or steel cables, depending on the specific design. Stanchions. Stanchions play a crucial role in providing structural support, enhancing safety and aiding the movement of crew and passengers on board. One of the primary functions stanchion was to create a protective barrier along the ship edge, preventing individuals from falling aboard.
Transverse frame. Transverse framing is used primarily for ships less than 120 meters in length. The floors, frames, and beams form ring space closely together. Longitudinal strength is provided by the keel, center girder, side girders, deck girders, the entire bottom, deck and side shell plating, and the tongue top. Shear strake. It is the topmost strake on the ship's side. Numbering system. Numbering system of frames starts from rudder stock, frame no zero, and counted towards stem or bow. Plans mark every fifth frame for counting.
The outer plating or shell plating is the outer skin of the ship and is made up of a great many steel plate fastened together by welding. Each horizontal row of plating is called a strake. Strakes are usually lettered A, B, C, D, etc. Beginning with the row next to the keel. Inner bottom plating. An inner bottom or tank top may be provided at a minimum height above the bottom shell and maintain watertight to the bilges. This provides a considerable margin of safety since in the event of bottom shell damage only the double bottom space may be flooded.
Bilge strake. Bilge strake, the strake of the plating on the turn of the bilge, extending outward to the point where the ship's side rises vertically. Bilge stringers use stringer, in America called the bilge plank. Longitudinal frame. Longitudinal frame is mandatory for very large ships, oil tankers, and bulk oil carriers. The rings are formed of floors, deck beams, and web frames that replace the frames. These rings are farther apart than the transverse framing.
Keel. Keel in shipbuilding, the main structural member and backbone of the ship or boat, running longitudinally along the center of the bottom of the hull from stem to stern.
Garboard strake. The garboard strakes are the two immediately adjacent to the keel on each side. The word derives from traditional wooden boat building methods used in both carvel and clinker construction. First part, the water length. A vessel's length at the waterline is the length of a ship or boat at the level where it sits in the water. The LWL or loaded water line will be shorter than the length of the boat overall as most of boats have bows and stern protrusions that make the LOA or length overall greater than the LWL. And the second part is length overall. Length overall is the maximum length of a vessel's hull measured parallel to the waterline.
This length is important while docking the ship. It is the most commonly used way of expressing the size of a ship and is also used for calculating the cost of marina berth.
Bow. The bow is the forward part of the hull of a ship or boat. The point that is usually most forward when the vessel is underway. The aft end of the boat is the stern. The prow of USS Salem. Prow may be used as a synonym for bow, or it may mean the forwardmost part of the bow, above the waterline. Port, starboard. Port or starboard are nautical terms of watercraft, aircraft, and spacecraft, referring respectively to the left and the right side of the vessel. When aboard and facing the bow,
Beam. The beam of a ship is its width and widest point. The maximum beam is the distance between planes passing through the outer sides of the ship. Beam of the hull only includes permanently fixed parts of the hull, and beam waterline is the maximum width where the hull intersects the surface of the water.